Got some nice ass plants right there. And the sun breaking through the trees. Actually looks pretty cool. Kind of a nice little walk this morning. I like it. You just get pretty ass plants. Whew. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, for me, don't know if you're watching this in the afternoon or not, but today is the end of day 1 for week 5. So, the halfway through the term, kind of already, which is terrifying to think about. So that means I'm one step closer to actually graduating and then starting my graduate program, which is terrifying to think about. So yeah, whole lot of kind of nothing today. Just pretty easy on the lectures today. Did get to find out my midterm score from last Friday, which is awesome. Really like that. But it was quite a funny midterm because the raw score, for me at least, was about an 84, so low B. Kind of sucks, but oh well. As long as it's 80 and above, I'm kind of happy with it. Boo-womp. But come to find out, we got points back, so that's kind of nice. So I went from an 84 to a 92, which is really awesome. So I got a low A instead. So I'm really happy about that. So I'll definitely take that over having an 84, a low B. So after that, I just went to work, and work was work. We completed one of the projects that we were working on, or at least the whole team was working on. So that was kind of nice to be able to complete that. No longer have to do it, so that's great. But the rest of work, on the other hand, was more or less the same, of just hanging out, checking in people when they had appointments, and then oh, excuse me. Ugh, that was weird. Yeah, I was kind of a whole lot of nothing at work. Didn't do too crazy of anything. Nothing insane really happened, aside from just finally seeing on our graduation website that they finally put a disclaimer saying that times and locations are subject to change. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, so definitely, at least my graduation ceremony is going to end up changing locations and time, just for the simple fact that there's finals that overlap with graduation time. And then what's it, the venue that we would have for our graduation, we got bumped from again. Second year in a row this has happened. So it's a little frustrating to see that this happens to us, even though we've literally had things reserved a year in advance. But kind of have to take it and roll with it at this point and figure out what we're gonna do next. So yeah, day 1 of week 5 done and dusted, nearly at the literal halfway point. That'll come Wednesday, so in 2 more days, but nearly excuse me, halfway done with everything. It's kind of crazy. So oh well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya. The birds be going crazy today. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, never know when you're watching this, so you could be watching this while you're taking a poo at work or at home or whatever. Okay. Today is the end of day 2 for week 5. And that's pretty neat. Oh, what a long day. Oh, it's the baby anatomy, basically. Just, oh wow, that is shakier than all hell. Well, maybe I'm not gonna have my stuff positioned like that anymore. But yeah, baby toddler level, it's just boring anatomy. Stuff I already know. And I just don't feel challenged for that lecture, so that was boring. Covering the respiratory system. I'm going to try and adjust things. Covering the respiratory system, and then on Thursday it's covering the urinary system, which is like, oh well. Wow, that is way worse. So I guess this clip's going to be nice and shaky for everybody. Oops, oh well. But just had that class today. Technically had its lab, but the lab that they're asking us to do requires us to do like all these extra steps, and it's like, I'm just gonna take care of it on Thursday. It's not due till Sunday anyway, so it's not like I care. So I'll just oh well, I'll take care of it on Thursday and we'll call it a day. It is what it is. And then I kind of just after class sat in our work office, and we got a puzzle in there, so I've been knocking that out over the course of a couple of weeks, and so that's been real nice to do. Yeah, totally lost track of that because some person was being an idiot on the road, so that was fun. Work, yeah. Work wasn't really all that exciting, just kind of par for the course, taking care of things that I needed to for work, and then just hanging out, I guess, the rest of the time. And then just had a fun conversation at the end of the day with the career advisor of, you know, goals and aspirations that I'm going to have in the next couple of years, because I'm going into a master's program, and then after that I'm no longer going to stay in the state I currently am in and go somewhere else. So yeah, well, it is what it is. End of day 2, done and dusted. Boom. Bam. Pretty neat. Good afternoon, everyone. It's officially halfway through the term. Day 3, week 5, Wednesday, done and dusted. So that means officially halfway through the term, and halfway over, and halfway to graduation, halfway to getting into my master's program. Oops, gotta take off that. Okay, I should try and get out of here without hitting a curb. Yeah. All right. What happened today? Well, classes and then a lab. Today's classes, more strength conditioning stuff, kind of more on the program design aspect, and had fun, wacky fun stuff. And then secondary class today was, what was it going over? It's kind of going over like PNF and how you can use that to facilitate strength and rehab. So that was kind of neat and interesting, because we already have a basis on what do you call it, stretching for PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. So that's kind of interesting, having like that start basis, and then we'll get more into it on Friday, which is fun. But and then lab today for the strength and conditioning stuff, we went on auxiliary, axillary, whatever you want to call it, exercises that are just, they're not your main core for upper body, so your pushes and your pulls, so your bench press, your pull-ups, that kind of stuff. It was more today being the axillary, that's more of like your bicep curl, your flies, your reverse flies, your tricep extensions, and those kinds of stuff. So that was fun. My upper body hurts a little bit. Haven't been too good on going to the gym as often as I should, so everything is a little tight, a little sore, but it is what it is. Today is also Damn Proud Day, which is I guess like why are we excited about X, Y, and Z, and or why are we proud about me and a beaver and all that. So yeah, I guess it's pretty cool stuff. And then also today was a big fundraiser for the Athletic Training Scholarship Fund, so that's really nice to see that. I actually sent out an email about it to a couple of people, and I'm like, if you want to donate, cool. If not, they'll sweat off my back. Just want to put it out there and make other people kind of happy and whatnot, or not happy, but have other athletic training students get the same opportunities. That kind of fun stuff. So yeah, today is pretty low-key, pretty mellow, but I'm gonna head home, take some data down for another class that I forgot to take this morning, and then go to the store because I am out of food, and that's kind of important to live. So I don't really want to be spending money every single day getting food, because that adds up quick. So gonna go get food. Probably gonna get quite a few things in bulk, freeze a little bit of it so I can save it for later, and then pull it out and eat it, and then yeah, call it a day. So yeah, day 3 of week 5, the halfway mark for the entire term is over. Halfway done. God, that's scary to me. Halfway done with undergraduate education. Or, well, my last piece of undergraduate. Halfway done with undergraduate education would have been a couple of years ago, I want to say. But yeah, nearly done. I'm getting there. Excited and terrified all at the same time. But yeah, we'll see. I will catch you all in the next one. Have a have.
The birds be going crazy today.
Good evening, afternoon. I don't know. It's 5:44, everyone. Yeah, warm day today. That's probably blowing out the audio like crazy, so time to turn that down just a bit. Have it there. I'll leave it there. Today's Thursday, so didn't go to class. Ooh, whatever. It's the ooh, excuse me. Oh god, it's the baby anatomy. Of course, that I just do not care about. So I used all of today to get done a lot of homework. Oh, that was nice. And then sat out in the sun because it was really nice today. Felt great. And then I just had a staff meeting, and that was certainly one of the staff meetings of all time. It's getting to that point, and the staff meetings are like, what do we really have to talk about? There's nothing too major or important that's going to take up the entire hour that we really need to do. So but technically I've never had a boba in my life before, and just had one for the first time today, and dear lord, felt like I was drinking straight sugar, and I hated it, and I never will do it ever again in my entire life. So yeah, that was that. And then now I'm gonna go home and I don't know, probably go to bed. I'm tired. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I'm tired. Oh, we go to bed really early recently, so being up right now kind of sucks. It is what it is, though. I don't know, might eat something and then go to bed. But yeah, days. Oh, day 4, week 5, done and dusted. So yeah, not much to it today. Just the last nice day before we get a spell of just terrible weather, which is going to suck, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, gonna go home and figure it out. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow at day 5 recap.
Boom. Bam. Pretty neat.
Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, you know, I'm kind of surprised I've been keeping this up for as long as I have been. But today's the day, the end of week 5. Day 5, week 5. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's over. Whole lot of nothing. Salad, you know. I mean, up early this morning just so I can make lab. And, well, I did a whole lot of nothing at lab because lab was a whole lot of writing. And that kind of sucks. I hate it when labs are like that. So I was kind of bored out of my mind this morning with lab. Yeah, I'm a little upset about it, but next week should be better. So I'm looking forward to next week because we're supposed to be moving around doing a lot of patient and clinician type stuff for lab. So I'm excited about that. Looking forward to that. But this week just sucked. Lecture covered quite a bit of stuff and did a lot of stuff in lecture. So that was kind of nice to have that little switch up. And then get a text in the middle of lecture about graduation stuff from a coworker that's already working. Oh God. So officially now, graduation for me has been switched to later in the day. It's no longer first thing in the morning. Kind of nice. It's not the kind of afternoon now. So it is later in the day. So that's also kind of nice. But yeah. As for location, still don't know where that's gonna be. That's gonna be fun to try and figure out for a whole ton of people, and I'm sure I'll get phone calls and emails regarding that. But oh God, it is what it is. But yeah, work kind of just went by without a hitch. I just helped out with a tour for a high school earlier during work, so that was kind of neat. Really engaged too much was a little upsetting, but it is what it is. They're probably just going through the motions mainly for their teachers and whatnot. But yeah, got food. So now I am going to head home, eat the food, drink some water because it's muggy out, but it's like cold. It's a cold muggy. I don't know really. It just sucks outside. But I'm gonna eat food and then take care of some. That sun is just in the freaking way. Oh well. Yeah. Just gonna hopefully make a turn here soon once there's a break in traffic, which is like right now. And yeah, take care of some D&D stuff because I'm gonna start campaign 2 here. I think it's gonna hopefully turn out better than campaign 1 because first time DMing, but it is what it is. So yeah, day 5, week 5, done and dusted. So that's pretty neat, kind of nice. But beginning of the end. It's kind of terrifying too because I've been working for this for a while, and I'm glad I'm at this point, and I'm already in that next step of going to graduate school, and that's a whole whale in itself to make it through. But yeah, nearly there. Excited, terrified, can't wait to be done, and that's it is what it is. Just keep going and be happy. So yeah, I will catch y'all in week 6. Week 6, that's kind of terrifying. Oh well, it is what it is. Have. Catch you on week 6.